Well, speaking of big changes, the NCAA is now allowing college players to take money on endorsements and jersey sales, such and such, which I think makes sense. However, if you really think about it, that's going to apply to like in football, the quarterback, the running back, your receiver, and like maybe a star defensive player, and that's it. You know?
I don't know, man. I think you're gonna have like I think you're wrong. I think you're gonna see play in like places like Alabama in or like Gainesville, Florida.
Well, I mean that's
You're gonna
different.
see you're gonna see like the offensive linemen getting starring in like local like car commercials and getting like $500,000, which honestly for a lot of these guys is kind of like okay. Here's my thing. I'm okay, and I had this conversation with my mom this morning. I'm okay with players making money on like a logical level, like I don't know, a couple thousand, 100,000, I don't know, making some money to be able to actually eat and get groceries,
Pay for bills, you know.
pay bills, look nice.
Yeah.
Uh, not make $2 million.
Yeah, I mean that.
3 players I've already seen who have signed multi-million-dollar deals to be like endorse things or be the face of things, and I'm like, this is what I saw coming. Like
Yeah,
you're like you're technically an amateur. You are in college.
that's
Like
the thing. I mean, it's like Trevor Lawrence. I'm pretty sure that dude's already a millionaire, and like he hasn't
yeah,
even like before he was even drafted. You know, like I don't know. I mean, I like yeah. I'm not opposed to having them paid. You know, just like a regular old day job, because
right.
that's. I mean, that's essentially what it is. If we're being honest,
Right, football's their day job. Like
even in college. You know, they really don't have time for much else.
like
Certainly
they
don't have time
do
for a job.
they have their season from like September to what, January?
Well, they
And
start
then or
practicing in like June or July
well,
for
that's the
like
thing. Like I was gonna say,
2
like they
months.
have football. They have their season from September to like December.
Yeah.
Then they have like December, January, and February off, and then they do March through April spring training,
Oh, that's true actually. Yeah.
and then they have May off, and then it's like, oh, school's over. Guess what? You stay on campus and you get to practice June, July, August.
Yeah.
It's like they basically are always on campus.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I think if they should be paid a salary though, it shouldn't be from from tax dollars, like from the government. It should be from ticket sales,
Right.
money that they make directly because they have plenty. They don't need to fatten their pockets anymore. They can afford to spare their players who make their money just a little bit. I mean, it costs what $100 just to go to a game.
Yeah.
Like, multiply that by 60,000, you get a very large number that I can't think of at the moment. So that would be my 2 cents, but whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
I do wonder if these players are gonna get if it's gonna trickle down to the players who have graduated and moved on to the NFL. If like
that was my
if
first
if
thought.
they'll get if like the sales of their jerseys will, because like you still get college jerseys that are sold with names of players on it, and
Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. I mean, if it was sold in the past, like, how do you?
I don't think see like that's the whole thing. Like Reggie Bush is trying to make the argument that like, oh, now that it's legal, you should just let me have my Heisman back. It's like, no, you broke the rules when it was illegal.
Yeah.
Like you don't get to just get your stuff back because it's legal now, even though you broke the rules then. It's like, no, like bad Reggie Bush, bad.
Yeah, I understand where he's coming from, but then again, like you said, things were different then. So
Yeah.
it doesn't totally apply, but I don't know. I had a feeling that if this was going to happen or when it was going to happen, I knew it would be messy because I knew there were going to be people like him or like Joe Burrow. I could very well see him saying something because he was pretty vocal about,
Yeah.
uh, you know, players and being paid and whatnot. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting, without a doubt.